Welcome back to Good Day. If you love a comedy that has a good mix of comedy, adventure, a little bit of geeky fun, we've got just the play for you this morning.
And that play is She Kills Monsters. Director Riley Runnells is here with us with Marian Marlatt, who plays Tilly, with us for more on this production, which includes, am I right, life-size puppets?
Yes, there are some big life-size puppets in there, yeah.
So I don't know, I have not heard of this particular show before, so I was like looking into it. But in my brain, I wanted to see a little Little Shop of Horrors. I wanted to see this big plant.
Well,
you know.
if that's what you're thinking of, you won't be disappointed.
Okay.
It's very different in concept and execution, however. But no, there are some big puppets. We have a giant gelatinous cube that one of our characters has to fight. We have a 5-headed dragon, a giant eyeball. There's a lot going on in this show.
Okay.
What is this show about? You said a cube, an eyeball.
So the show follows Agnes, who is our main character. She is going through the loss of her sister and her parents, who passed away a couple of years back. And she's working through her grief in real time, packing up the house, and she finds a notebook from her sister's room. And it was a homespun module of a D&D campaign, Dungeons and Dragons. So her sister wrote this campaign. She takes the campaign to this nerd at the game store and says, I want to play it and learn more about my sister. And then the whole rest of the story is told through the lens of Dungeons and Dragons, which is where we also then get to meet her sister, Tilly. So Tilly then comes back as one of the characters in the game because she wrote it.
So what was it like for you to get into character for this? Like, did you know anything about Dungeons and Dragons, or did you have to do a lot of homework on this?
I learned about Dungeons and Dragons watching Stranger Things and stuff back a few years ago, but I played a couple of really small campaigns. It's super fun. I love theater, and it's all acting and playing with your friends and stuff, so I knew a little bit, but I did have to do some research on what's a paladin do exactly, and all that stuff.
Okay, that's a lot of fun though.
And we definitely urge our audiences not to be turned off by the fact that it has Dungeons and Dragons in it, because I know for a lot of people it can be daunting for those who haven't played it or don't understand it, but we work really hard to, one, in my director's speech, I give a little bit of a crash course on what you need to know going into the show, but two, they're really good, the actors, at taking the time to explain the things that come up in the dialogue, and it's really well written by Keen Wynn, who put that together. It's great.
Cool.
You guys have been practicing you said, since the end of July. How have rehearsals been, and how's Tech Week been for you guys?
Oh, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's definitely been a little crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting to do this show with Riley, who's incredible, and also just a bunch of friends, because you put together just the best cast of the most incredible
We were lucky
people.
with this show. It's through Issue Box Theater, and I'm a board member, so I pitched the show to the rest of the board, and they were all on board with it. And then they allowed me to pick the cast and crew myself. So we didn't have a typical audition process. I went through and just picked people who I thought would be really amazing in these roles, and it's been just the best group of friends, just getting to hang out, put together a really amazing piece that has a strong message. I mean, it packs a powerful punch, even though it's very, funny, zany, has a lot of the adventure elements. It packs a hard punch with the discussion of grief and love and loss and sexuality. There's a lot that happens in the show that it takes you on a ride.
Yeah, people can connect with that. Hey, let's talk about the venue, because that's a huge piece to this too. You guys are doing it at the Ritter Planetarium at UT, right?
Yeah, so one thing about Issue Box, we don't have a traditional space. So we were looking out for a bunch of different places, and then finally I just said, okay, I'm gonna reach out to the planetarium for no reason at all. It just popped up in my brain, and I reached out, and they had never done a live show in there before, so they were thrilled about the idea of having us in there. So we came in, they've been amazing. We've been working with their assistant director, Heidi, who's fantastic, and basically she just has let us program all of our own tech into their technical boards and their systems, and we've been able to come in every night for Tech Week this week and just run the whole show and have our technicians get that experience of doing it in a new space.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's got to give it a cool vibe too, I think what the show is all about.
Yeah.
Opening night.
Opening night is Friday, September 19th, and then it's Saturday the 20th and Sunday the 21st. The evening shows Friday and Saturday are 7:30, and the Sunday show is at 2:30.
Okay, nice little matinee there. And where can you get your tickets for this?
You can go to issueboxtheater.org, and theater is R-E, not E-R. Yes.
That's how I spell it too.
Yeah, me too.
It's fancy.
Fancy.
And then on Facebook too, if you just find Issuebox, it's all over Facebook.
Very good. Okay, well, this sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun and in a great venue too. So people come out, check them out. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thanks for being here today.
so much.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Sounds like fun.